Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that you need to know about June 5th's full moon. Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to the channel. I am Shika, your conscious mentor, and on this channel we talk about all things spirituality, wellness, entrepreneurship, and social media. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 things that you need to know about the full moon in Sagittarius. It's going to be super exciting. I don't know if any of you guys are Sagittariuses. If you are, let me know down below, but it is a big full moon, especially considering everything that's happening in the world. So I really want to share with you guys the big changes that you need to know right now in order for you to ensure that you're able to be on your journey, to be with your conscious highest self, and to manifest everything that you want to this month. So before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I do videos every single day for you beautiful, lovely souls, and it does go a long way and I truly appreciate it. So please make sure you do. And today's subscriber of the day is Foreign World. Thank you so much for being part of the family. It is crazy that we're growing every single day, and I want to say that I am so grateful for every single one of you guys. My heart, it just goes to you. So let's get into the first thing is Sagittarius. For you guys who don't know, and if you are Sagittarius, then you guys can feel free to share a little bit more about your characteristics, but I'll just give you guys a little bit of a snippet of it. So Sagittarius is in a strawberry full moon this month, and on June 5th for the full moon, it's really talking about exploring for our next few weeks after this. So it's putting intention to explore more, to find the real truths. Sagittariuses don't like to beat around the bush. They like to know exactly what's going on, and that's what the energy is going to show you during the full moon energy. You'll also notice it during the retrograde in the next few months, weeks as well. So this is one of the biggest things that you need to know about Sagittarius. They are a fire sign, and they tend to be quite just explorative, which is really big. My partner is a Sagittarius, and he's really big on exploring new things, you know, venturing out, being spontaneous. And if this is something that you're like, oh my gosh, this is not me, then this is going to definitely pull you into that energy. So it's a really great way to expand as well. And if you are someone who's spontaneous, then this is a time for you to use that energy to manifest and use it to your most and best potential. So the first thing is workaholics. If you are a workaholic here, but you can let me know down below. But if you're a workaholic, this is your time to take it easy. We have seen over the course of the last few months, there's a lot going on. You know, everything from protests to the shift of the energy of the world to the rebirthing energetically. We are rebirthing our earth, guys. We are rebirthing Mother Earth, our internal self. We're going deeper inside with what we are, the longest that we've ever done in a very, very long time, right? Especially in a very media-driven based society. So when we look at being a workaholic and trying to control things in our life right now because we feel like it's been out of norm for so long, this is not the time to do it. This is the time for us to take a step back and to really just figure out things as they go and ask ourselves, okay, what is this new energy in the rebirthing trying to teach me? And how can I pull that into my intentions in my new moon? This is very important for us to do because as much as we want to make sure that everything works the way that we want to, at the end of the day, sometimes the universe has other plans for us. So for all the workaholics out there, it's time for you to take a step back. It's time for you to embrace those changes because we are shifting so much more as a society. Internally, we're becoming more abundant as far as the love within ourselves and the loved ones in our families and our households. We're just expanding our heart space so much, and we're shifting, and we need to align that energy. So it's not time to push, it's time to rest. It's time to kind of sit with ourselves and really ask ourselves, what is the journey? What is this whole experience teaching? Number 2, how will you play more this month? This goes back to being a workaholic and trying to control things that are not in our full control. So asking yourself, how will I just enjoy more in my life, in my careers? You know, how can I enjoy my job a little bit more and try new things, bring a little bit of play into my careers? And I had this card before. I want to see if I can find it for you guys. But it talks about playing, like being able to dance with life. How can I dance in life in my work to life daily routines? How can I dance with life in my relationships, spice things up? This is the time to take that energy and to really just work with life. I think this is so important because right now we are birthing, guys. We're rebirthing in so many energetic ways in our aspect of like just the universe. and just our charts as well. There's a big shift in our energetic charts as well. So ask yourself, how can I play more? And put that intention into the full moon. So meditating on how can I play more in my workspace? How can I just enjoy, not be obsessed with the outcomes of what's going on in my life, and more on how can I be in the present now and just be grateful and bask in that enjoyable energy. You know, dancing this full moon would be a great thing to do during the day. You can dance, you can have fun, you can just do things that you love during that day. I want you to take and cap in at least 30 minutes of that day to intentionally dance, allow yourself to release that energy of like having control of situations and just embracing the changes that are going on in our society, in your work life, in your relationships. Let it all go. Surrender it through the motion of dancing. Number 3 is asking yourself how you can deepen your relationships with the people around you and create more conversation. The reason why I say this is because the past new moon that we had, Sagittarius's intention was to understand how to mediate and negotiate a little bit more with the intentions that they're going through, right? So like understanding how to express and communicate through their throat chakra of what they actually mean. So here it's really talking about asking ourselves, you know, what's that deeper relationship with myself? What is that space that, you know, I can do? Like, how can I deepen my relationships with my loved ones, with my family? I know we're currently in isolation, but that doesn't mean that we have to remove the connection of other people. You know, scheduling in a FaceTime with board games and spending time with friends, or doing a Netflix, chat or Netflix party and watching a movie together. Find creative ways using the Sagittarius energy to find ways to connect your relationships and deepen them and get creative. You know, just because we're distant doesn't mean that we have to forget about how much it's so important that we need connection as humans to survive. We need love in order for us to survive. So it's really asking, don't forget about our relationships. And that's why it really derives from not being workaholics, because if we're so focused on the work and what needs to be done and how things are not in our control and I'm tired of this all over again, that energy is going to manifest into annoyance, and it's not going to allow you to attract the abundance that you're trying to put into your intentions during this full moon. So really ask yourself, you know, how can I deepen my relationships? Universe, source, help me deepen my relationships during this full moon so I can connect with those who are going to help me on A, the things I want to attract and manifest in my life, and B, to tell the ones that really mean a lot to me that I actually care about them and I want to spend some time with you. So this is really a big thing for the June 5th full moon in Sagittarius. We have to take care of our relationships. That's something that regardless is always going to be there, and we need that to survive. Number 4 is patterns and unconditional love. This is really big, guys. So right now it's a time to step away from perfectionism and understanding that we need to understand how we can step away from the patterns. We have seen that currently what's going on with the protests. This is a perfect example of how it's aligning with the moon. There are times and there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of sadness that we're experiencing as a collective, right? Because we are just ready to eliminate patterns and we're so exhausted with the same emotions every single day. It's time for a change. So our world and our society, you will see many societies shifting completely, and it's going to be a very difficult but growing year for us as a collective. And in doing so, we're going to have more love for humanity as a whole. So I really want to let you guys know that all of the changes that are coming in, go back to the unconditional love. Raise your vibration through your heart space. The heart is where you unlock so much. And I always tell people the lock is your heart, and the vibration of love is the key. Your heart is the lock, is the space, and the vibration is the key. So ask yourself, how are you going to make that key fit so perfectly where you can open that up and unlock it so it can help you be more playful in life, enjoy your career, enjoy your loved ones, embrace the changes that the global society is going through energetically. Allow yourself to rebirth and go into this new phase in your life. There's going to be new jobs that's going to happen for you. There's going to be a new relationship, that relationship that you really enjoyed and you loved, and now things are going off and you're starting starting to say, I don't think we might be a good match, but that's okay. You want to take that playful embrace and put that love back into yourself and understand that that relationship was supposed to happen to help you grow and understand what you truly deserve. Lots of new beginnings at the end of June, guys. Lots of new beginnings, and we need to embrace this with unconditional love while being patient and understanding that we need to eliminate historical and present, patterns by being in the now right now. So ask yourself through the intention, how can I bring love in my space and remove any patterns of lack of belief, lack of self-worth, lack of seeing yourself as someone in a certain position, lack of love within yourself and for others? How can I bring that unconditional love and meditate on that? And I'll actually be doing a meditation for you guys this Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So come join. Make sure you put a subscribe and put notification bells so you can be notified when I'm going to be doing that. It's going to be chanting, healing, meditations. We're going to do a manifestation ritual together, but it's really just coming in and asking ourselves to bring love during that meditation, to release that stress, to release that anger, to release the pain that we have been experiencing. Number 5 is self-improvement. So this is one of the biggest things that I really think is important. So understanding that self-improvement is so important, and how can we improve ourselves going forward? With change is needed in order for us to improve the person that we are and we're looking at right now. Right? So understand and ask yourself during the full moon, how can I improve my being and get closer to my true self and my true path of what I'm meant to do in this lifetime? I really want you guys to understand that Sagittarius' energy is they do not like bull beep. You know what I mean? They want to know the real thing. So you're going to see things, whether you like it or not, the real truth, and it's going to be heavy. We're already feeling it. There's a lot of heavy emotions of the truth of the world. And we're also going to feel that energy within ourselves. So the best way to combat that and release that is to just conditionally, just condition. The best way to relieve that is to bring in that love, to bring in that truth and bring in that unconditional love, to allow yourself to see the truth and say that this is what I'm supposed to do. And I accept it. I forgive myself. I love myself, and I am safe through these changes. And the universe is working with me, not against me, through these changes. And understand that with the growth of us doing the inner work during the June, with all of the shifts energetically going on in the world, doing that heaviness, we're going to get twice the amount of abundance of these manifestations that we're putting in this intention through this full moon. So really, really deep dive into how you can change yourself internally, remove any patterns ancestrally and through this lifetime, create more unconditional love within yourself, really making sure that you're not pushing yourself during this time of just sitting and just being in the state of being. This is so crucial. If we want to take the most out of this full moon, we're going to need to do that and put that, and then be able to put intentions based on where we see ourselves with the self-growth in the next 6 months and how we're going to grow, So those are kind of the main tips. I wanted to add one extra one for you guys because I know you guys like angel numbers. The 3 angel numbers that you might be seeing during the time of the full moon, June 5th, 2020, Sagittarius strawberry full moon, is the number 1, 7, and 8. The reason why is because if we are able to put those intentions of self-improvement at the end of the cycle of this Sagittarius full moon, we will see a lot of abundance in our life. You'll be given that fruit of your labor in the next full moon. So really work and really think about those things. And the big thing is, 1 is new beginnings. So the changes and shifts that we're doing currently in our life, how we're shifting things and self-improving right now. 7 and 8 is abundance, to stay positive and stick to our manifestations. Make sure that we're supporting those relationships that are going to help us and help them with their manifestation, and putting in that love so you can increase your vibration and make sure that you really know what the next steps are for your self-improvement to expand. And don't forget to have fun doing it. Like, don't dwell over the grief of releasing this side of you, because there is so much more to come. And that is the part that you should celebrate during this full moon. So I really hope you guys really liked it. I think this is some great tips that I haven't seen other people share about on YouTube. So let me know down below if you have any questions about the full moon on June 5th, 2020. It's a strawberry moon, and it's also the eclipse. There's so many things going on. A lot of shifts, guys. A lot of energetic shifts. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I do videos every single day for you beautiful, amazing souls that I love so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you actually at the meditation 9 p.m. Eastern time this Friday. Bye.